Okay, Algebra Cats, what we're going to do today is we're going to learn about two-step equations. Two-step equations. How do I solve a two-step equation? Well, the first thing you do is you follow my steps, which are 1, find the equal sign. 2, find the variable side. Well, x is the variable and it's on this side. Got it? 3, you're going to basically get rid of what's farthest to closest on that side. So I'm looking here, I got 2x plus 3. Step 1, equal sign. Step 2, variable side. Step 3, okay, there's my variable. I'm going to get rid of what's farthest to closest. See that 3? That's like the old slouchy uncle at the house. And 2 is baby snuggled up to Mama X. Now, who's going to get kicked out the house first when the money gets short? Well, slouchy uncle going to go first, didn't he? So, what we're going to do is like a one-step equation, we're going to transform to the other side. Now, what you always do is the opposite. So, watch this. I have positive 3, 0 out the 3. Always do on the other side. That cancels out. I bring down my 2x, 9, negative 3, signs are different, subtract, take the higher sign, that gives me positive 6. Now what I'm going to do is I've got to basically transform the 2 onto the other side. Since it is 2 times x, I have to divide. So if it's 2 times x, I'm going to divide by 2, that cancels out, x equals 6 divided by 2 is 3. Boom, bada, bing. I have solved the equation. X equals 3. And if you're a smart cat, you will plug that 3 back in and go 2 times 3, which is 6, plus 3 equals 9. Boom, bada, bing. All right, let's move on, shall we? I have 6 minus 3x equals 21. Step 1, find your equal sign. Step 2, find your variable side. Step 3, find your variable. Get rid of what's farthest to closest. 6 is the old slouchy uncle, okay? 3 is the little negative. 3 is the little baby snuggled up next to Mama X, right? So who gonna get kicked out of the house first when the money get tight? Slouchy Uncle 6. So we're gonna go positive 6, so therefore negative 6. All right, negative 6. That cancels out. I bring down my negative 3x. Negative 3x, 21 minus 6 is 15. Now, watch, there's a negative here. So whenever you divide out, you bring the negative with you. So I've got to divide this negative 3 by negative 3. And negative 3 and the negative 3x gives me positive 1x equals. Don't forget, what you do on one side, you have to do on the other. Negative 3 into positive 15 is negative 5. Boom, bada, bing. Let's see. Negative 3 times negative 5 is positive 15. Positive 15 plus 6 equals 21. Boom, bada, bing. All right. Now, moving along. We have 4y minus 5 equals 15. I'm just going to walk through it because you should know what to do by now. Equal sign, variable. Get rid of what's farthest to closest. Plus 5, 4y. 4y equals 20, divide by 4, and y equals 5. And by the way, whenever you're looking at these, you need to be writing these down and solving them like I do. Don't just do it in your head. Write the equation, show the steps, box around your final answer. Do you understand? That's what I'm looking for. You got to do the little stuff so that you're good at the big stuff. I can do that in my head, Mr. Horton. Now, I can too, but you know what? You got to do the little stuff to get the big stuff, and this is practice. All right, moving along. Negative 5v minus 7 equals 28. Equal sign, variable side. Variable, get rid of what's farthest to closest. Negative 7 is the slouchy uncle. Negative 5 is baby. Negative 5 snuggled up next to Mama V. So we've got to get rid of the slouchy uncle first. Plus 7, negative 5v equals 35. Divide out the -5, and notice, if it's a -5 here when I divide, it's a -5 there when I divide. -5, and V equals 7. Boom, bada, bing. All right, if you're smart, you'll do a check whenever you're doing your math. Moving along. I have -x plus 2 equals 4. Well, there's nothing to do here. It's just -1 out beside that x. So I'm just going to zero out my 2, bring me down -x equals 2. But I got a problem here. I have a negative on that variable. And that's not good. That's a boo-how, not good. Boo-how. All right? So how do I get rid of the -x? Because you always want a positive x or a positive variable as your answer. Well, I've got to either multiply or divide by -1. Now me, I'm a multiplier. I like multiply by -1, multiply by -1. -1 times -x gives me positive 1x, and 2 times -1 gives me -2. Got that? And -2. Okay, if I plug a -2 into that x, and there's a negative outside, negative and negative make a positive, so 2 plus 2 equals 4. Boom, bada, bing. All right, moving along. Now this is called a tape. This is called a tape diagram. And they're trying to get you to see visually how this problem works. Kind of visualize it. So first thing I got to do is I got to write an equation from this. Well, the box is like the left-hand side of the equal sign, and the number down below is like the other side. Okay? So I have x plus x plus x. That gives me 3x. Good so far? 3x plus 8 equals 32. 3 x's plus an 8 equals, big one is 32. See how this works? So now what I'm going to do is just treat it like a two-step equation. All right? I'm going to zero out my 8. Boom, bada, bing, and hopefully you're writing this down and working each step. Okay, that cancels out. Gives me 3x equals 24. All right, now it's time to 1 out the 3 through division because it's 3 times x, so therefore I'm going to do the opposite, which is division. Divide by 3, and x equals 8. Boom, bada, bing. Okay, another one. Oh, I'm looking at this and I don't see any like plus numbers. It's just y and y. So what do I do? Well, 1y plus 1y is 2y. 2y equals what? Well, the biggie is 20. Okay? Well, now it's just a one-step equation. 2, and y equals 10. Okay, good so far. I think we got one more. All right, now what do I have? Actually, I think a couple more. I got 2 and x. What is this? This is not 2x. Okay, this is not 2x. This is x plus 2, or you could write it 2 plus x. Okay, equals 15. All right, zero out your 2. And when I say zero out, I mean add or subtract to make that side equal 0. X equals 13. Now, if you wanted to write this as 2 plus x equals 15, that would also be okay, and it would still work out the same way. All right, well, looks like that's it. Okay, well, guys, good luck on the assignment for two-step equations, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Be good, math cats, and stay safe.